I'm using Body Bag by MGK as my entrance music.
What do you think about the game though?
I like it so far.
Like the graphics?
The graphics have been nice, dude. I'm not skipping an entrance in universe mode. That's not happening. The entrances look so good. Like, they look phenomenal. Like, the way, like, the cameras are and stuff, so good. The graphics in them, just beautiful.
Ethan, what are your opinions on racial segregation?
You said what?
What are your opinions on racial segregation?
You see, you know, back when we used to do that back in the day, you know, I thought it was good. It was good for society. You know, keep everyone divided and keep the blacks where they needed to be. You know, and keep the colored where they in their own place, where they should be. You know what I'm saying?
Your opinion hasn't changed, though, has it?
No. No, sir.
But two big things so far I like Typhoon. It hasn't crashed on me yet. And the gameplay just seems really in depth, I guess. Like, it's kind of hard.
I'm hard.
You just never stop, do you?
I just can't. I'm sorry.
That's 12. They're not those 12 girls doing stuff like that.
14
I
maybe?
think it was my last today when he was 12, so I mean...
Yeah, that is true.
I am streaming this game, bruh.
You know what Typhoon is that last week?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Are you
Gotta rock
calling
the
up
color.
right now?
Yeah.
On the give, this is Harris.
Naji's already got 11 rushing yards.
That's a very good run there by Najee
He
Harris.
had fucking 125,000 against me.
125,000.
This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide.
Like, I bottled him up in the beginning, and all of a sudden he broke that fucking big ass run.
After that big run, it was just over from there.
Expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
Big Ben's running.
Past midfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before
There's nobody open. I just took off a Big Ben.
Big Ben with his
He's a
size.
kid.
So Main Edmonds
Still
gets
surprises me when he can dance for a first. He's the
3
preeminent
tackles for loss, so 3 sacks, he gets Superstar
shedding
special.
it and turning it into a big play. You know what they say about him? It's not the first 3 seconds of the play that you worry about with him. It's the next 3.
Byron Pringle on the catch game.
Creates a big one. A gain of 6 there.
That was by Denzel Perrin.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because
Poyer did
he
win,
creates mismatches with his
that.
size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy. Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
Deontay.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he just falls short.
Which one's the
down
defense?
the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2. Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those
Sort of
touchdowns
touchdown and absolutely
he may
the
be off
kick.
to that kind of a start. It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine the success this early. Great.
I know it is. Don't do it.
He keeps this up. They'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Oh, he wants to blow a dick.
Bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Is that right? Did you say that touchdown? You see him with the blow a dick?
I'm gonna blow you here in a minute.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Carr.
Did you hear me though?
Complete on the deep ball.
Well, I didn't promise you. I said, would you want to join? I did promise her.
I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
Who we promised?
But how about a little credit to the defense?
If this is something sooner, I would have made that promise.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
You didn't.
Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Monte Nicholson.
45 at the 44. And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback.
But I promised that we were going to go find the killer first. That I would, the first time I seen it would be in a game with her.
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him,
I said, if you can't join, well, I try to keep mine as much as I can, and usually I do.
To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball,
the only promise I don't think I'm going to keep is the one that I made to hit rank. To hit plat, I mean.
It's going to be easier next season.
Now it's Carr.
It's going to be easier once they add the new ranking system. Which is season 3, I guess. But
it's going to be a new ranking system.
Yeah,
like I said, Trent, if you don't get to play tonight, I'll play a bunch of you tomorrow. I'll immediately get off whatever I'm doing and play. I do. When I promise it, I do. I just promised it. Now, if I say I might, then no, but I promised it earlier. It's just not. So. I don't know what to say then. I don't know.
The defense stiffens to force fourth down following that first down gain of 8.
It's not if I wouldn't have promised, no.
I mean, if
I would,
that's what you gotta understand.
Yeah, whatever. Y'all can believe what you want. I don't really want to have this on.
He just wants to get his lady. That's all.
I just won't play with her then. I'm just gonna tell her never mind. I just won't play until tomorrow.
I mean, that's what
Since it's that big of a deal. I promised her that I would play with her when the new killer came out. I didn't promise you. You didn't. Trent, at the time, you weren't even touching Dead by Daylight when I made the promise. You were only touching GTA. That's it. And I wish you would have came downstairs instead of joining the party, so I don't have this on a stream. I made a promise that me and her would play when the killer first came out, Trent. You weren't there when that promise was made.
Yeah,
that would already ruin it.
How, bro?
Me and her were going to look for the killer for my first game. We were going to go find it at the same time. Oh, now you change your mind. Now you change your mind. You just said, no one's going to be playing the killer. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. I wish you would have came downstairs so I could have muted my mic and we could have talked about it. No, but I gotta go stream this on YouTube so everyone sees it now.
To throw his car. Able to find Waller, that's complete. And he gets the first down yardage.
Doesn't matter. They still hear stuff going on.
Who was watching those?
It would have been bullcrap if I would have promised you and then said, no, I'm gonna wait anyways. But I didn't promise you, Trent, because you weren't touching Dead by Daylight when I made the promise.
They'll roll him out right.
No.
The next time you want something like that, ask to be in it. Well, I've already made a promise. I already made a promise. I'm not going back on it.
Now 5 interceptions and not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week. And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of
I said I'm going to play with you. I'm just waiting because I made that promise.
He did make a promise, to be fair.
You can't just take it out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you.
I just made a promise to you. If you don't get to play tonight, I will play as much as I can with you tomorrow. Or the next day, whatever. You're going to be tired every day of the rest of your life now? I said whenever you can.
You just got to work all the time, bro.
I just said whenever you can. But you don't listen to that. You just listen to what you want to hear. I just said that on stream, so if you want to say I didn't say it, we can go back and look at it. If you really want to try that. I didn't say you did. When did I say you said that?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
I said if you want to, Trent. I didn't say since you said that. I said if you want to. There's a difference. I know. I've been hearing. I hear you laughing at there or something. Like a little gremlin. I'm glad your voice is off one. The Typhoons, I don't think is.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all. I just play some Dead by Daylight.
Then play some. Who's stopping you?
Again, it's Harris on second down. And he'll go down at the 26
Sometimes.
following a gain of 6. And that looked like some pretty
Sometimes
easy
it's very
yardage there
infuriating.
right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or
Because you don't play with certain people.
To stay upright,
Yeah, well, when you got people like Jawan that's on there constantly trying to make you mad, it's kind of hard to.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Constantly saying stupid stuff and just start ticking you off.
You're thinking of throwing to your tight end, it's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field.
Well, I've made this promise to Fuzz a few times. I've stuck to my word. I'm not going to go back on it.
Now Roethlisberger.
When the next killer comes out, I'll promise it right now for you.
It's Pringle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard
Which one? Which one? Name it. You can't. Because I went up to it.
The play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just
No, because you got off. I said we'll pick you. Listen, yeah, ask Soup. Ask Soup. He probably won't say anything. Yes, you did, because you got off right after. I'm like, let us finish this game. I'll back out. You can take my spot. That's what happened. I remember exactly what you're talking about. Because that was, yes. No, because I was a bronze that season. I know exactly what you're talking about. I was a bronze that year. Yes. Trent, yes, that was 2 seasons ago. That was right when you re-downloaded the game. I know exactly the night you're talking about. Because it even started an argument with MRC again that night because he's like, you guys started playing without me. He did that again. It wasn't as bad as it was the first time, but that happened.
Touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
I just missed another PAT.
And again, it's no
Yes, it's so you don't have to. I didn't do it now. I
He's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense
not done, is
set
it?
to get this drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On second down, it's Jacobs. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in
what?
the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead
I don't know, they
zone,
took that out. And the stuff where I used to get like 2 weeks for
and
free all the
that's what he
time,
just
that's
did.
gone. They got rid of that.
2 minutes remaining in
Can't
this
do it
first
anymore.
half of football.
Trust me, I've tried.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. On first down, Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'll use my $10 to go get a card.
They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
I said use my $10 to get a card. I was going to use get DVD, get the Battle Pass and DVD, but come use mine.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give him credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Carr going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Deontay Johnson has seen his share of targets increase in his first 2 years in the league, and last year finished with 88 catches. Continuing to work on grabbing everything that comes his way. A nice catch there.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47.
I don't like racing it.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Into a double team, and it's
intercepted. The bad thing is it adds an interception to Ben's season. Why is that today?
The Raiders are going to take over once again.
Selling the bag for Ben right now.
Unfortunately for him, if
he isn't having a bad game, a bad season. He's not having bad throws, it's just me making stupid throws.
Interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on...
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
I just got Hail Married by Darren Waller.
How did they get that done?
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Oh, and he went for 2. Dang.
And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
A kilo.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
A kilo Witherspoon.
Yeah, Kilo Witherspoon. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The former
dude's actually doing really good at shutting Najee down.
With a high motor that time and the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Roethlisberger. And he rifles one incomplete.
Should have waited.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And he's got his target, Harris.
Najee making plays in the passing game, though.
Mark him down at the 49.
Well, they showed him 5 receivers set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre and post snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris, and this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to
hate the new Survivor, though.
A loss
looks
on
like
that
the
play, and now 3rd down gets
like
tougher. 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger will throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, you got to make a point on that Pringle? You can't just let him intercept that. You got to try and at least swat that away.
At their own 12-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On play action, it's Carr. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Switching up plays on defense is hard because there's not a lot of plays in a lot of those playbooks. They're kind of running the same plays in different formations all the time.
And he stopped immediately there. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To throw, it's Carr. Rolling to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv act, they're good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
And there's a typical run by Josh Jacobs, one where as a defender, you have to make a decision about how you approach him because he's awfully physical with the ball in his hands. 12 touchdowns on the ground last year after 7 as a rookie, and he was a 1,000-yard rusher in each of his first 2 seasons. Wouldn't surprise me with enough touches, he could easily crack the 1,500-yard mark.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there for the Raiders. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Going for it all. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Again, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Chris Wormley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen.
I really fell for another fake field
catches
goal.
everyone by surprise, and the Raiders have taken the lead.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it the special teams
Well, now I know from now on, whenever I see him do a field goal formation, I'm running an actual defensive play.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as they'll get this up to about the 42.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. They will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act in the third quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now Roethlisberger. It'll be a loss of 13 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time.
That's how my line just let me down.
And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And that's now a half dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here.
And the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Carr to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Oh my God,
touch
guys.
him down, but not before he gets the first. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
I really bit that
right.
play action again.
The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, he gets loose right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes
that dude's kicker is like nuts, bro.
Point good, and the roughing call.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A first throw for the backup Trubisky. And the Raiders have got him. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I'm in the wrong playbook. I just noticed it right now that I'm in the wrong playbook. Kind of a bad time to notice that you're in the wrong playbook,
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
TJ, you can't drop that. You can't drop that. We needed that.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And that's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not he came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
A run with Jacobs there on first down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. Second down coming up. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Now Carr. Flush to his right. He's to the 10. Right side caught by Jackson. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. One last shot for Trubisky. They'll roll him out right, and that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they...
Yeah, I need to make sure I get my playbook back on. Actually, I'm doing on stream.
We're thinking to themselves,
just so I know I do it.
Halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Las Vegas, it was...
What? What's wrong with you, Big Bella? What's wrong with you dogs right now? What are you guys doing? Quit! Psychos? Quit! Okay. Why was running Denver's defense? What happened there?